What is going on YouTube? This is Doz87 bringing another State of Decay 2 video. As always, thanks for joining me. Love having you here. If you've got any questions, don't forget to leave those comments down below. And of course, if you do like the video, don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe. Today's video, we're going to be looking at patch 2.0 highlights and the Independence Day DLC just released. So when you get into your game after downloading the Independence Day pack, you'll be able to call down the DLC drop, and that'll drop a crate with a firework on the side of it. So as a part of the Independence Day pack, you get a bunch of new weapons. So you get the Starshank launcher, which is essentially a rocket launcher. It'll impale the Zeds. It'll draw the other Zeds around it because obviously it's fireworks, and then eventually explode. So if it's a horde, it does some really good damage, explodes them all. The pyro launcher, essentially a firework shotgun. You hit the button once and it'll do a constant spray of fireworks. It'll light the ground on fire, attract the zombies as you would expect, and then it makes them catch fire and die. You have melee weapons, so the Freedom Ringer. That's essentially just a baseball bat with a weight on the top of it. The Grillmeister is the bladed equivalent. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does decapitate really well. So you'll see that when you're attacking zombies with it, it'll take off the limbs really quickly and eventually it'll decapitate them.
Oh fuck, they in trouble.
As well as the different weapons, you get 3 new vehicles with the Independence Day DLC. The first one we're going to be looking at is the meat wagon, and when you're driving, if you press the horn, it'll actually drop out some meat and attract zombies. We've also got the Burninator, which is one of my favorites here. As you can see, you'll be driving along, zombies will grab the side of your car like they always tend to do. You hit that horn button and the sides of your vehicle will erupt in these beautiful purging flames. Finally, we've got the Pyro Hawk, which is essentially a fireworks on wheels. As you can see, driving around, you can pull a lot of zombies and make a lot of bloody noise. Moving on to the patch 2.0 highlights, they've introduced a new Revolutionary War zombie to coincide with the Independence Day pack. 20 new missions, which is 10 ambient, 7 enclave and 3 community. They've introduced some new Red Talon and network weapons and done some reskins of some previous Red Talon weapons. They've also introduced a rare books trader, which you can buy with about 1500 influence for driving, Lycanology, fishing and Scrum Master. The gameplay improvements, there's a lot of animation improvements for your cars and jogging and walking, that kind of thing. Major changes to 50 cal weapons. They've reduced your magazine to now hold less bullets, and it takes more bullets or more 50 cal bullets to kill play carts. When it comes to the other zombies, juggernauts, that kind of thing, there won't be any changes. Your 50 cals will still damage them, but the play carts will now take 6 shots. You have to reload because a lot of the weapons now have a limited mag. And finally, one of the last, more exciting for me, things that I want to point out is you can now get your followers to take a rucksack just by clicking on them, as you would when you're enlisting them. You click on them, you scroll down, and you tell them to take the rucksack from you. No more having to switch followers, or if you're in a mission and obviously not being able to switch, leaving the rucksack there. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you've learned something. Hope you are excited for the Independence Day pack. Not a lot of life-changing things there, but some pretty cool items just to kind of jazz up your game in general. The 2.0 highlights, on the other hand, go check out their patch notes on the Undead Labs website. I'll link down below. Some really cool stuff that they've done, and I'm sure they're going to keep reiterating on the game and making it better. Obviously, until next time, stay alive, keep playing State of Decay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!